Hello everyone. Today in class 7th computer we will learn images in HTML. In last video we have learned how to display the scrolling text using marquee tag or marquee element. Today we will learn how to add images in HTML. There are two types of images in HTML. We can use different format for images like GIF, PNG, JPG, etc. These are the formats for images we can display on the web browser. Remember that some of the web browser may or may not display the image for some reasons. For that you have to use Internet Explorer, that is the standard, to display the image. Now there are two types of images in HTML. Inline image and external image. Inline image, this image is displayed when the web page is opened and inserted within a line of text. It is an image when you open the web page directly it is going to display. That is an inline image. When you click on the web browser and you will get some image, that is inline image. You can insert the text also within the image. For inline image, we will use img tag to insert the inline image. Now, second type of image is external image. These images are not displayed automatically. Means when you open the web browser, this kind of image will not display. This image is displayed when you will click on some link. Like link is available on the web page, and when you click on the link and the image will be displayed, that image is called the external image. For this external image, we will use anchor tag, that is written in a capital A, to insert an external image. So in HTML, we are going to use two types of image, that is inline image and external image. Remember that inline image is open when you just open the web page, and external image is an image when you click on the link, then it will be open. And for inline image we will use img tag, and for external image we will use capital A, that is anchor tag. Now in today's video we will learn how to add inline images in a HTML web page. So we will discuss about the img tag and its attribute that is used to display or insert the inline image. This tag is used to insert the images in a web page. Remember that it is used to insert only inline image, not a external image. This tag is empty tag, means it have the only starting tag, not a closing tag. Now we will discuss some attributes of the image tag that is used to display the image. First, most important attribute is SRC. It is known as a source attribute. This attribute helps us to defining the source of an image, means where the image is stored. Like case 1, if the image file, let us say pic.jpg, lies in the same folder where the referring HTML file is located, then we can refer the image by simply writing its name. So here, if both your HTML where you are writing the HTML code, that file and the image file, both the files are at the same location, then directly you can write down img and source attribute you can use and write down the name of the image. I will display the example of this. Like here, I am going to display this image TULIPS, tulips. And my web page is, this is my web page where I have created the web page to display the image. Both the files are at the same location. Now I will show you the code of this one. So this is the code of web 1. Here I have directly used img source, then name of the image tulips.jpg. And rest of the thing is same, like HTML, head, title, this is the title of image tag. Or you write down example of image tag, then body, and inside the body I have used just img tag, and I have given the source attribute then write down directly the name of the image, that is tulips.jpg. Now I will close this, and this is my web page. When I open this web page, you can see that this is the image directly going to be displayed. This is the image, and title, whatever you are going to write down title, that is here, image tag. You can scroll it. Okay, this is the text. This is the example of an image tag. It will display. You can display the image in a larger or smaller format by using different attributes that we will discuss later on. So remember that if both the files, like this is the image and this is the file where I have written the HTML code, both the files are at the same location, then directly we can write down the name of the image. So this is case number 1. Now case number 2, if the image file lies in a directory other than the one in which HTML file is placed, then we can refer the image by specifying its full path. It means that if both the files are not at the same location, then we will give its full path of the image. I will tell you how to find out the path of the image. Like example, I will show you one program. Yes, this is my code HTML. Now here I have written this is my HTML file that I have stored on desktop. Now in this HTML file, I want to display the image that is stored in the library picture sample pictures. Suppose I want to display this image desert. I want to display this image on my web page. This is my web page that I have written. This is now how to find out the path of this image. Look at here, you directly click over there, right click over there. This is the path. Say users public picture sample picture. This is the path. Right click over there, copy it, and then this path you will write down in the source file by double clicking Ctrl V, or you can paste it. This is the path. Now remember that this is the only path. Now here again you have to write down the name of the image. Like its name is desert. So here in the HTML file or code file, you will write down the name. Here this is the path, like I have written image source C users public sample pictures. After this I will write down the path /desert DESE desert, then it's a type like JPG, and then double quotes, it will come here, and then angle bracket. Like this is the, where is your image, I will show you the image also. This is the image and this is the name of the image desert, and when you right click over there, it is written item type JPG file. So if it is JPG file, you will write down .jpg. If it is a PNF file, PNG file, you will write out .png and so on. Now after writing this, I am going to save this, save as on a desktop, and I will give the name web.2.html. It is already given. It is already, click on the save. It is saved. Now I will run this file and show you the out. Now look at here, this is my file located on the desktop. Now I double click over there and show the this is your file. This is the image you are getting. So remember that if both the files are not at the same location, then you can specify the path. This is the path. This is known as a path of the image. Remember that after copying the path, you will write down / then desert.jpg or name of the file type. Like here example I have shown you with the sample pictures. It is like desert.jpg, so you write down desert.jpg. And to select the path, right click over there, then again right click, copy, and you will copy and then paste it. So this is how to add the image. I have discussed source attribute, two cases. First case, if both the files are at the same location, and second case, if both the files are not at the same location. So do it till here. In next video, we will discuss more attributes of an image tag. Thank you.